talk to me, sir. How are you holding up? How you doing with this?
I'm adjusting to a new life, Ari, in all honesty. I have
Yeah.
I've lost I lost kidneys. I lost my kidneys. I go to dialysis 4 times a week now. I just that whole fight. As a matter of fact, from 224 pounds to 184 pounds. Now they're draining all the fluid off my body on the end of the dialysis thing. But I'm glad to be alive, brother. In all honesty, I'm super glad to be alive.
Yes,
I
sir.
went through a lot of stuff, man. I woke up one morning. Excuse me. I woke up with bilateral pneumonia. Went to the emergency room and they said that I had the COVID. And this was right when it first crunk up. This was like March the 7th. I was diagnosed with COVID. Okay. So I went from the month of March all the way until April 9th with COVID, bilateral pneumonia, and kidney failure. And I fought it right here in this very room, right here in this very chair. Something just led me away from the ERs and the hospitals, and telling me not to get on those ventilators. I got underlying health conditions also, from asthma to high blood pressure to congestive heart failure to you name it. So when you look at me still being alive, you're looking at a miracle. And I don't know how strong the watchers' faiths, how they are in their faith. But every time I talk to my doctor, they say they say that I should have been a part of those 85,000 people that's already dead.
Wow. I mean, we're glad, obviously, you're not. This touches everything. And you are a person that's known to so many. And for you to share this, it's a type of strength and courage, because people need to know, obviously, how real this is. You have followers, you have fans. It's a reminder to everyone, just like all the other stories we tell, how real it is. John Stanton, I'm wondering what you think. And I know you're down in New Orleans, so I know you know about the Scarface legend history.
He's like one of the gods. I'm glad you're all right. I think actually when you got sick, I think for a lot of people, and at least in my generation, that was like a real wake-up call for us, because you were like the biggest celebrity that I'd seen so far that had gotten sick. And I think that for a lot of my friends and people in my community here in New Orleans, it was a very big deal that this happened, because it happened to somebody that we knew who you were. We followed your career, and you've had a big impact on everybody's lives. And I think it really brought it home to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people, excuse me, Ari, a lot of people think this is fake or it's a hoax. This is not fake. It's not a hoax. If you want to open up the country right now and play games with people's lives, if you want to partake in that, then that's on you. But I promise you, I don't ever want to catch this again. As a matter of fact, I don't even know how I caught it the first time. Okay. Because I gotta.
Yep. Brad, you saying that? Let me jump in and say, you saying that is what people need to hear, because you're saying this is so real. We did create something special. I want to show you, though. Are you ready? I want to show you a little, because we love you.
I want to know what this is, man, because I hear you rapping my songs, man. What is this?
You stay with me. I want to just, end of the week, long week, you're going through everything. Let's look briefly at the legacy of Scarface itself. Everybody knows the iconic Brian De Palma film with Al Pacino. It introduced a then 23-year-old Michelle Pfeiffer, the rags to riches story, the rise, the fall, Tony Montana, turned drug lord, a story that resonates for viewers. It's been embraced by hip-hop, quoted in dozens of songs, not only after its release in the 80s, but to this day. Take 2020 Billboard toppers Lil Baby and DaBaby, whose recent music video reimagines themselves there in Scarface. And let's take a look at some other moments right now.
Lesson number 2, don't get high on your own supply.
Number 4.
Know you heard this before. Never get high on your own supply.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
I believe in money, power, and respect. First you get the money, then you get the power. After you get the power, it's life.
Do you know what a hustler is, Frank? That's a pig that don't fly straight.
Now the juices are sour. Remember, politicians mean scheming for power.
Do you know what a hustler is? That's a pig that don't fly straight.
Scarface, the movie, started it. Scarface, the rapper, continued it. And you got artists to this day doing what you're doing. What does it mean to you? What does that movie teach you?
The movie put a you can come from anywhere and get it mentality. You know, if that makes sense. You can come from anywhere, any walk of life. You can be born in poverty and you know, the next minute you live in a life of luxury. You know. My thing is don't give up, don't let go, because it's a beautiful ending to every story once you open your book. You know, once you start bringing that story to life, it ends beautifully, but you have to apply yourself. You know,
Amen.
You have to have a point. Like, I wanted to live in the midst of this COVID, you know, in the midst of this pneumonia, in the midst of this kidney failure. I still want to live.
Yes, sir.
You know,
well, let me say this, Brad, because I'm at the end of my hour. I want to have you back on the show, and I want you to recover, and I want to see you in person. So if you do it, let's do it again, and you come back. Yes, sir?
Got my number. You call me anytime, yeah?
You got it. Honor to meet you. Thanks to John for riding with us. Brad Scarface Jordan, we all wish you a speedy recovery. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.